Your mom pulls up.
It's recording.
I don't care.
Okay. Hello, people of the YouTube world. It is Sunday. I'm Ange, and here I am with another video. Alright. This week, I'm here with my best friend, Jenna. We're gonna be doing things that we hate about high school. And that might sound a little weird considering that we're freshmen, but hopefully it only goes uphill from here, right?
Goodness.
And we're not from a terribly humongous school, but I feel like I'm either really short or everyone's just like really tall, because when I try and get to my locker or whatever in between classes, like you're just kind of like,
You have to play the impossible maze just to get to your locker.
oh my god,
And
right?
you have to like practically push people down to get to your locker and open it.
Well, now it's more like I'm gonna squeeze through your elbows, like dodge underneath you. And
I don't have that problem because my locker is at the very end of a hallway. 5 lockers from the doors, so you know, no one goes down there.
when the teacher says that you can have work time and you just put your headphones in,
And then you sit there and the rude people of the class, the same people who are rude and disrespectful, sit there and their music is like highest volume possible and they've got the crappy little earbuds coming through the headphones. It just sounds like it's
well, it's not even that, it's like everyone in the classroom, even the teacher and like the classes next to you can hear that you have your headphones in.
And then that's when the people take your privileges away. And it's like, because of you, you jerk, now we can't listen to music. Like, thanks a lot. How special do you think you are? Like,
This is why we can't have nice things. This could be a total separate video on its own, but I hate Fayed, okay? Like, I'm talking, I hate Fayed with a diehard passion. And you go to class and there's those Olympians, alright? And they're like, yeah, I can run the mile in 5 minutes, yeah! No one really cares, like,
it's not the Olympics. It's just a class to prepare you for the Olympics someday, maybe. But
if you want, that's where you want to go.
but there are actually other things that will help you with that, and gym class is not what it is. So.
Nah, but like, I hate when you're like running or whatever and they're like, pick it up, and it's like you.
It's like, you know, maybe, just maybe I don't feel like it.
Like,
Maybe I don't want to run today. Maybe we should try something else.
maybe I'm taking this class because I have to.
Like, I didn't sign up for this. This wasn't an elective. I'm here because I have to be. I'll participate at my own level.
Lunch. Before, we'd always have like, you know, this grade eats lunch, then this grade, but now it's like, it's a mix.
And everyone's into budge and be rude and...
Can I tell you a story about what happened? Okay, so I was walking behind and I was doing like a fast-paced watch to try and catch up to Grace. Gracious on YouTube if you want to go subscribe to her. Okay, so I was walking up to catch up to Grace. And there's these popular guys, like there's 2 of them in front of me, and then their whole entire like posse was behind me. And so I get, and there's the 2 guys and there's me and then the rest of their posse. And they're like, well, they budged in front of me or whatever. And I'm like, no, like I need my lunch. There's like 8 of you. I think I can go in front of you to catch up to Grace. So I budge in front of them and they're like, ooh, and it's like, no, like I was
You're a loser.
like, I'm here to get lunch, like, stop, like, and then they're all rude. It's like, okay, so I'm like getting my salad or whatever, and they're like, hurry up, and it's like, you can go in front of me, okay? Like, go in front of
You
me.
can cut there, like...
Yeah, like, no kidding, oh my god. And then they're all rude, it's like, why do you take salad? And it's like, why do you care? Like,
Our
sorry.
school's lunches are nasty.
Oh my god, don't even get me started.
Actually, let's, because that's a good topic.
I
They're
just,
disgusting.
they're,
You can't even...
like, you always have a salad bar every day, and I just get the salad.
Yeah, like, I would just much rather just not eat the school lunch.
I'll eat in between blocks or whatever. Like, some of our school lunches is like, what's a really gross one?
The stew.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the
Oh
stew.
my God, or like the white chicken chili. Why? Tell me why that needs to be necessary. There's like shredded up pineapple in it. Like, who likes pineapple in their stew? Okay, I'm sorry, but that's gross.
And oh my god, remember last year when you got sick from eating it? And so everyone was giving her chili and she had like 2 bowls and she went to go take another bite and she's like, Oh my god.
Because then it hit me like a brick. Because I was like...
And your face just went pale and you're like, oh my god. And you just kind of ran out to the bathroom and you're like dry heaving. You're like, ugh.
Yeah, nothing came up. Nothing came up. That's what was gross. Nothing came up. Like what you eat and you go to throw up and it's... things come out. Like, you know, like what you just ate should come up again and nothing came out.
And try and deny that you didn't fall asleep watching the movie, okay? Watching a movie is like in class and you don't have to do like a worksheet on it. That's like, okay.
That's like a free nap time. Like,
yeah, no kidding. And last year in science, right, so I was sitting in the back and okay, I don't know, I must have stayed up too late one night, but I was the night before and I rested my head down like this or whatever and I like nodded off and I was like listening, but I must have like actually fell asleep. Because evidently I was like sleeping for a long time according to the people that were next to me, and the teacher comes by and she goes, wake up. It's not like tap tap, wake up. I was laying like this and she grabbed my elbows and she goes, wake up. And I'm like, don't touch me.
Feels like when the projector's on, it's just so much warmer in the room, and it's like you're wearing a nice fuzzy blanket. Like I don't know why, but you just it's a perfect.
Unless you're in the science rooms, unless you're in the science room, then it's always like Antarctica in there.
Got the tile floor because you can't have carpet because it's a chemical hazard. It's like because in the classroom we're gonna be spilling chemicals like all over the floor.
In chemistry this year, you might. Okay,
well,
so
they have a lab though. Like, why does the science room have to have like?
Well, not necessarily. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so there was this one chemical we had or whatever, and he had like the gloves and the tongue or whatever. It has the triangle to tell how if it's flammable, how hazardous it is, if it's whatever. So, and this thing could burn away your skin. Okay, so he pours it in there. Make sure the tube's clean. He goes, make sure this isn't poured on your skin. He hands it to me, and I'm like, oh my god, am I supposed to hold this with my actual fingers? Like, oh my god. Last one, but this one really bothers me because I've never been tardy in my life before, except well, the one time. But I was in the library. I'm sorry, I'm a nerd. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm nerdy. But I was in the library after lunch, and I stayed in there too long because I thought we had a 10-minute passing time. We only had a 5, and so I go out of there, and I'm like, oh, I have 8 minutes, and it turned out I only had like 2. So I go to my locker nonchalantly. I'm like, why is no one in the hallway? I'm like, okay, like,
here's your time.
Yeah, like I'm like a little bit of a red flag. And so my locker's here. My classroom is all the way down here. Okay, and she locked the room. Okay, because she was sick of people being tardy or whatever. But I've never been tardy in my life. Okay, and so I'm going down there. I go to open up the door, and everyone at this point, because you know how you can hear the door jingle or whatever, or like someone trying to get in, and everyone's like looking through the glass window. I'm like, I'm never tardy. And then she opened the door and goes, you're late. And I'm like,
it was like, you're mean.
It's like, what? But then she didn't mark me tardy because I told her I was in the library for too long, and then she was cool with it. Okay, well, I think that's enough dissing on high school for now. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we got the point across.
Are you catching our drift? Okay, anyway, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to me so you can see my new videos every Sunday. And I'm sorry I haven't been posting weekly, but I've decided that I might not post consistently, but I'm only going to put out good quality videos from here on out. So, with that, you want to say goodbye?
Toodaloo.
Alright, toodaloo! See you next week! Bye!